And this said, I must hear it in English. Okay? Are you supposed to learn Spanish and come back?
Viewers, that clip was highlighting government member of parliament Delano Seafright laughing to tears at Everald Warmington for making a point of order when he heard government member of parliament Alando Terrelog speaking in Spanish, seemingly to facilitate some Spanish-speaking investors who were visiting the parliament. Take a look.
That Jamaica siga siendo un buen vecino y amigo a la gente y el gobierno cubano. Nuestra historia y amistad ha sido lleno del apoyo de Cuba en muchos aspectos, especialmente.
Hold on a moment, member from St. Catherine Southwest. The standing orders were suspended in order to allow. No, not only, member. I'm not sure if you had stepped out of the chamber at the time, but leeway was granted by the Speaker to allow specifically for him to speak in Spanish, to speak in a language. Yes, member.
Viewers, I guess by now everyone knows Everald Warmington's rant doesn't only go off on his PMP opponent, but he will stand against his own party in parliament. But yesterday, it was an oversight on his behalf. In every community in Jamaica, there is always that typical peculiar person or persons who have some peculiarity about them, and they're often the laughing stock of the district, like this little man here.
Brother, we are soldier, you know. My brother not live here, you know. My brother Batman, yeah. And because you don't see me alone, me know we do it killing, but him we do it.
Viewers, have you ever been in a situation where you found yourself in some trouble with some other people, say friends or perhaps acquaintance, and you thought to yourself, if only I had just stayed inside by myself?
Just a friendly reminder to you all. You see the boring life there, where you live indoor, staying by yourself, it saves you from a lot of discomfort and a lot of trouble. Yeah? Best believe.
Viewers, uno come make we chat about some trending topic going on currently on social media. So, popular social media influencer Auntie Donna, whom we come to love for her charity work here in Jamaica. Every year she have her annual charity ball or party or whatsoever you want to call it in the States. The theme for Auntie Donna's party was red, and viewers, all the ladies and gentlemen came out in their red outfits. But what shocked, and as all the internet talking, is that the best dress award went to a big, strapped-in, burly transgender by the name of Tiki. Viewers, uno take a look.
Tiki showed up at Auntie Donna's Shades of Red event in Florida.
Tiki a best dress. All right. Outstanding. Yeah. Not even. Yes, shades are red. Not even that many. This is fine. That's right. Murder, Tiki da out there. Subscribe to this. Right out. right out.
Like that ticket, you lick in.
You lick right in. Our Nika.
Kick him like that, you lick in.
Yeah. Here we go. I think you look nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Sister, them are bring it up to her, but your hand.
No, bring down that one. She look nice.
Viewers, Auntie Dada is getting some backlash from many people on social media for awarding a man who wore a dress to her party, then winning the real woman in the best dress competition. And most of whom are chastising Auntie Dana are men.
Yo, Auntie Dana a big blood clot, yes, man. Me not even refer to you as Auntie Dana again. Me lose her for you. Me go call her Delilah or Dana the blood. I don't even know if you call her. Yo, you tell me say out of all the woman, you could find a real woman. Yo, you could find one 1 foot woman, one half a foot woman, one something. One woman, one real woman, to get best dress at your concert. You have to put a blood cleat boy, a boy in a dress. This boy in this big old red dress, they give best dress. What kind of mockery is that? You tell me say you could find a real woman to give best dress. You have to give a man. That's a boy, you give a man dressed like a woman, best dress. That's total mockery. I don't even know what kind of party they keep. But yo, that's so disrespectful. You lower your self-esteem as a woman. You disrespect yourself as a woman and the rest of black woman in Jamaica as a. What kind of mockery should that? Then you tell me say woman really turn up for your blood cleat through what you give a man in dress, best dress, and still stand there. Everybody now walk out. That's so disgusting and embarrassing. Me not even say you disrespect the other woman at your concert. You disrespect yourself as a woman. You come like them big old long time blood clot tractor tire put on all long and that. You lose half for you. Be carried again. Yo, what kind of mockery that? You really give a man, a boy, this boy coming like pig in a tight to give this boy in this big old red jet. Yo, that's so disgusting and degrading. Me carry it again. You don't know my auntie than that. Your status job. They need to cancel you just like how they cancel Rosa.
All I want no woman that go on to the party, you must feel like a piece of shit. She's in a plane. And singing best dress to pick with khaki. How to all out no beautiful lady. My thing got away when I got to. I me. Have a wonderful time. She's in a plane. All I want no woman that go on.
You have 150 girl in this Dana party and this Dana get this man a blood clot best dress. Mama dramatize. Mama say she buy her dress from not the flea market. And Mama say she get her dress and body and her next man win best dress.
So Auntie Dana key party, we are ready at the team. Batman they come in a dress. And I hear them say, him get best dress. But me not hear them say him, them say she look good. She get best dress. All on are some mad fucking people. God no like none of them. God no like none of them.
Viewers, Auntie Dana claps back at her critics with this message.
So this are for all of the people them will have a problem with Tiki coming to my event. First and foremost, me do my event and it's a Planka Nation. Secondly, me never have anything on the flyer say trans or gays or lesbian cannot come. My event is open to the public. Who buy them ticket, that's their priority and them come to celebrate me and I appreciate all of them. Now let me tell you something. I go over Instagram and the amount of message I see on TikTok all about want to write up things and want to do real for me, I come to address on all in one, combined together. Firstly, I never did have a problem with Tiki coming to my event. We want to have the problem now. The same energy we want to put to come the real send out and attack to me. But who come and get best dress and who never did it and who me embrace. We never have that same energy there for share my fly up on a page and tell people say Auntie Dana keep something you go support. No. But you come to find out and to talk about all that who was there. Firstly, I do not discriminate against anybody and their sexual preference. Because first, God said him are the only judge where they upon this earth we can judge mankind for their righteousness. And my duty is to show love and not hate. My duty is to not discriminate. No, whether Tiki want to dress like a man or to dress like a woman or to be himself, that's his priority or prerogative. I don't agree with him dressing like a woman, and that is not me to tell him what to do. My duty is to show him love and embrace him. He knows his situation, he knows what he's been through, and he knows what caused him to be that person.
Viewers, There are numerous concerns regarding the proper governance of this country, Jamaica, and our hard-earned money pays for these elected officials to address them. Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition, like the Prime Minister, is entrusted to represent the people's interest of this independent island. As it stands, Mark Golding is shortchanging the people of Jamaica by not doing the work they paid him almost 30 million annually to do. It is now developing into a pattern where Mark Golding fails to show up for national ceremonies, and if he does, he tries to stand out like the one little duck with the feather on his back. And many of you know where I am going with this. How can a leader of the opposition not attend the National Heroes Day ceremony and he is not sick?
We need to ask, why was the opposition leader absent? Because if the opposition leader was well enough to do his duty as PNP president and lay a wreath at the grave of the great Norman Manley, the national hero, hours later required to be in attendance at King's House, what could have caused him to not be well enough to attend upon that ceremony? And these are not small things. These are not things that we should let slide. We should not normalize these things, because I keep telling people, all it takes for the whole custom and expectation of good manners, decorum, professionalism, and good protocol, which might seem like a misnomer, good protocol, bad protocol, but there is bad protocol, yeah? But all it takes for all of those things to collapse is for all parties to become combatants at every step and say, okay, you did that, I'm going to do that. You snubbed me here, I'm going to snub you there. You didn't regard me here, I'm not going to regard you here. You didn't respect that occasion, I'm not going to respect this occasion. And then it all collapses. Because moving from what happened at the swearing in of the Prime Minister, something which I don't take lightly any at all, what happened at King's House, or what didn't happen where the opposition leader is concerned, is highly troubling. And I don't know, but you come together as the opposition party, you sign a code of conduct. You sign a code of conduct about, the behavior that you're going to apply, the standard that you're going to maintain, the way you're going to carry out your duties with dignity. There was nothing dignified about the absence, save and except that it was an extreme, well, not even an extreme, but a medical emergency. Any other excuse is not applicable. If it is not a medical emergency, Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition, ought to have been at King's House on Monday. No other excuse. And I beg the Prime Minister to continue, because he's not on that path, to continue to avoid tit for tat and to continue avoiding returning Mark Golding's energy then. Yeah, because that's all it takes for all of this to fall flat. You can't sign a code of conduct about how you're going to conduct yourself in public life, and in these little things which are so important, you're showing another face. Not good enough.
So, viewers, hear me out. National Heroes Day was on Monday. Now, yesterday, another issue why I believe Mark Golding is robbing the taxpayers of Jamaica is the frequent walking out of Parliament because of disagreement with the government in following parliamentary protocols. Yesterday, after Matthew Samuda, who is the Minister of Water and Environment, made a statement on the government's preparation for Tropical Storm Melissa. So, the standing order protocols were for questions to be asked in relation to the minister's statement. But first-time opposition MP from St. Mary's Southeastern, Christopher Brown, who seemed to have limited knowledge of the protocol of Parliament, sought to ask Samuda about previous landslides and outstanding payments to contracts. He was told by the Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, that he was not in keeping with the standing order. Mr. Golding rose to perhaps defend his junior colleague, resulting in his mic being cut. So Mark Golding, for the umpteenth time, staged a walk out.
Why did Mark Golding and the PNP walk out of Parliament today? Let me give you some background. Today, Minister Matthew Samuda, who has responsibility for water, environment and climate change, made a statement in the House in relation to Tropical Storm Melissa. In response to Minister Samuda's statement, Omar Newell, who is the opposition spokesperson on climate change, gave a statement. The floor then opened for questions. The first question was posed by Member Brown from Southeast St. Mary.
In terms of the engagement with the NWA as it relates to clearing of these roads, Minister, I'm advised that there is a reluctance on the part of the contractors
Member, point of order.
The question being asked must be related to the statement that has been given by the minister. Not only was the question not related to the statement, but the question was being posed to the wrong minister. Minister Samuda does not have responsibility for NWA. It's like you're going to JPS and ask about your water bill. What is so difficult to understand? Three times the speaker educated the members that the question was not being asked, one, because they were giving statements when they were to be asking questions, and two, that the question was being posed improperly. One, because of who it was being asked to, and two, because it was not related to the statement that was given by the minister. Then, the leader of the opposition was given an opportunity to ask questions. And, like the members before him, he stood and gave a statement. And the speaker, who has responsibility to uphold the standing orders of the House, cut his mic, as she has done many times to members of government, including the Prime Minister. And of course, the leader of the opposition, who thinks he is above the people he serves with, who thinks they are beneath him, led his team into walking out, thereby wasting another day of Parliament and expecting that you and I will pay him at the end of this month.
Viewers, you can disagree if you want to, but I believe if you are being paid for a job and paid handsomely, I believe you should do it to the best of your ability and not do a full-time job part-time, then collect taxpayers' money. Viewers, I stand to be disagreed with, so leave your thoughts in the comment section down below.
Today is blackout day for Jaden Smith, the 12-year-old, and miss about 1 month now. Everybody on the app, make sure so have on a piece of black. Everybody in the community across the world, make sure so now we.
Viewers, we will continue to keep Jaden Smith's memory alive. He was a person on this earth, born and raised in Jamaica. There is no way in this little island he can vanish without a trace. Take a look at Jaden in a song choir at his primary school.
Before they do something, you might regret. Calm down, breathe, forgive and forget. Be slow to anger and quick to forgive. The man who walk away another day, he will live. Peace you need in a nation. Stop the fighting and discombobulation. Yes, man. Stop one like you are bully. Stop one like you are done. All because of us.
So, viewers, Jaden Smith's mother has taken on the task with thousands of people to advocate for her son.
Alright, I just sent out a video. I'm just coming from work, still consider about my son that is missing. Jaden Smith, I wish if I could see you again. Next month you'll be 13. I don't know if I will see you again, but I beg God, just bring you home. Then say me mad, me no mad. My first daughter, which is 20, she attend Manchester. You're the second one who attend Manchester as well. I have a next daughter who attend Belfield, and I have three around me right now, and they are so brilliant. But Jaden, anyway, mommy miss you so much. I wish you just come home. As I tell them, I better than they give me back. Because if they never want you, me they want you back.
Viewers, as always, Jaden Smith's case is unlike any other, and people continue to give their voice in support to keep up the fight to find Jaden Smith.
You know what? I looked at this and I'm smiling, but with anger. Because Demar says in an interview, I have the clip, that they were on Perth Road waiting for Jaden for hours or for a long time. That's what he said, for a long time, and Jaden didn't show up. But the camera at Manchester High School Perth Road entrance showed Jaden soaking wet walking on Perth Road, and he told his friends that he was going to that direction where they told him to meet with them. How contrary. He is walking on Perth Road and you're waiting there hours, but he didn't show up. And now I want them to track the other camera that would have shown beyond where he went. Hopefully there is one to see how far he would have walked, or to see if he actually went into a car. I heard a story said that he went into a car, but I'm not sure about that either. So, and I think they referred to a black car. Now, I also heard that there should be another video coming from the supermarket, Megamart. So let's hope that something clear is coming from that video, because they did not come out and said that they've been waiting on Demar and Jaden. The mother, adopted mother, which would have been the aunt, said Jaden went to school and did not come home. She did not initially say Jaden went to school and they were waiting to pick up Jaden and Jaden didn't show up. He said Jaden went to school and didn't come back. And the story is so... I don't know what to think about the story. The story also said that the daughter, Shanice, the uncle said, or her stepfather, it would have been, said she came before the Friday morning, and there is another family member saying she came after 2, which is the time that Jaden would just be leaving school, in the afternoon Friday. Who is telling lie in this? Aren't the police seeing the loopholes? I know they are seeing it, and I hope that soon and very soon somebody will be held accountable for Jaden's disappearance.
And if you have watched the video to the end, thank you for watching. Until another upload, this is where I say goodbye. Goodbye.